The next Dragon Age is set to get its first big gameplay reveal on June 11th, and when it does, it will be with a new name. If you don't already know by now, Bioware changed the name from Dreadwolf to The Veilguard. This is a crucial moment for the legendary developers, as this game holds the power to either save or ruin them completely. Subscribe to the channel and let's begin. Once a pioneer of many gameplay innovations in the RPG genre, Bioware has been on a steady decline over the last decade. Even the most faithful of fans have stopped defending the company. And who can blame them? But Dragon Age The Veilguard, which now sounds weird after calling it Dreadwolf for years, it can make or break Bioware for the next decade. The name change is the beginning of what is shaping up to be possibly the highest stakes release in Bioware's history. It's been a full decade since Dragon Age Inquisition. Wow, that feels weird. Which was named Game of the Year in 2014 by many. And since then, the storied RPG studio has been battered by the disastrous release of Anthem, layoffs, and other setbacks, with Mass Effect Legendary Edition being one of its few bright spots. The Veilguard has been in various stages of development hell during this time, with many different goals and even reportedly being cancelled at one point. Bioware boss Gary McKay revealed that the studio was given an opportunity to explore, test, and validate a variety of gameplay concepts as they worked to determine what the next Dragon Age could look like. And as reported earlier by many sources, they experimented with a multiplayer concept, because why not? This is what I don't understand. If you are someone who made their name developing good story-driven RPGs, why would you waste your time like this? Shouldn't you focus more on good story, rich single-player games that remain true to lore of that universe? I remember at one point, hardcore Dragon Age fans were even worried that there would not be any Dragon Age left, looking at the way things were shaping up. But with this update, has given us fans hope. Confirmed now to be a single-player game, the news of the name change came with a host of details that shed new light on BioWare's anticipated RPG, which up until this point has been kept heavily under wraps. Among other things, BioWare confirmed that the Veilguard will feature 7 party members, and that it will feature fun and fluid, moment-to-moment combat, while continuing to center strategy via the unique powers of each companion. But it's the name change that will do the most to raise eyebrows among the fandom. Ever since the conclusion of Dragon Age Inquisition's Trespasser DLC, fans have expected a story focused on Solas, the former companion who is revealed to be the elven god, Fen Harel, also known as the Dread Wolf. So who exactly are the Veilguard? In the lore, the Veil is a barrier between the physical world and Fade, which is Dragon Age's spirit realm. Solas, who helped create the Veil, now wants to destroy it. So people who will now guard it are Veilguards. Can't get more simplified than that. Something interesting was also revealed by McKay. You and your companions that make up the Veilguard are central to taking down a new evil threat unleashed upon Thedas. And it might not just be Solas. Interesting. I don't want to overreact on this, but what happens to all the build-up that Solas got? They have revealed that while Solas is still very much a part of the story of Dragon Age The Veilguard, the team wanted a title that reflected a really deep and compelling group of companions. So what does that mean? According to Gary McKay, every Dragon Age game is a new and different experience, which is true, and it looks like this game, more so than ever, is about us, the player, and our companions. It's confirmed that each of the 7 unique characters that make up the companions will have a deep and compelling storyline, where the decisions you make will impact your relationships with them. BioWare always had good companion storylines, and the way they are phrasing things has made me think that maybe they have developed an upgraded version of the relationship systems we have seen in BioWare games. I don't know. Companions have always played a big role in the main quests of good BioWare games. Maybe this time it will take it up a notch, and instead of the Archdemon, Dreadwolf, this time us and the companions will get more focus. Are they going the Avenger route? I don't know. A good villain is the main feature of any heroic story. From what we have seen from the recent update, it does look like companions will get more screen time than ever. Companions are said to be the heart of this adventure they have been creating for the last decade. Maybe they came up with really good quests and stories for them and decided to focus on how you gather this incredible team. What are your thoughts on this? It is confirmed that, like the previous games, this one will also feature an original protagonist, similar to the Warden, Hawk, and the Inquisitor. How the characters of previous games fit into the story, we'll have to see. It's been incredible to see the journey of Dragon Age 4's development. From being in total dark to these new updates, fans finally have something to give them hope. The development team features a group of both Bioware and Dragon Age veterans, as well as new faces. We will either get an unforgettable experience worthy of the Dragon Age name, or a massive disaster. Personally, I hope for success as I love the Dragon Age universe. But AAA games have taught us this in recent times. No matter what the publishers or developers say or do, wait until release.